Aliens from outer space. 2025. Things have never been crazier. I'm a Bible believing, Christ leaning, decent person. I struggle with things just as everyone does. But I do believe that the Bible is the blueprint for this existence that we all find ourselves in. And it really bothers me how much effort has been put into all this alien talk. Now, if you believe in the Bible, then you're most likely going to be thinking that humanity is God's most elaborate creation, right? Therefore, we are on the earth and we are at the top of the food chain. We are number one. The mainstream media, the corporations, the governments, and those that pull the strings from behind the curtain, they all want you and your family to forget how special you really are. Here's why the alien agenda is so bad, okay? If we are not God's highest creation, then it's much easier to remove God from the equation. If you are the devil and you are trying to, undo and reverse and go against everything God has done, then creating an idea, aliens from outer space, is a great way to devalue human life. I truly believe that between now and 2050, probably much sooner than 2050, but we'll just say 2050. I'll give a nice 25-year window. Aliens and alien forms of life will be 100% confirmed and brought to the forefront. They will become not just the topic of movies and books and science fiction, but they will be brought to the forefront so much that people will start believing it the same way they believe in the sun coming up every day. And you might think, well, what's the harm in that? Well, the harm in that is that if the Bible's real, and I'm putting all my money on the Bible, you have to pick a side, and that's the side I'm picking. If that's what you're going to believe, then there's no room for aliens, because we're it. We are God's highest form of creation. We have dominion over the earth, over the animals, and the fish of the sea, and all that stuff. And we're the ones that the devil is fighting against. The devil's not out there to deceive cows and pigs and horses and birds. He's trying to deceive us. So the alien agenda is 100% evil. It's deception. It's manipulation. It might even be, the couple different ways to look at it here would be, if you don't want to go down the route of it's made up, then maybe it is real, but maybe the aliens are actually demons. Maybe the fallen angel Nephilim of the Bible have been, I'm pretty sure that Satan and his angels have been cast out of heaven. So they're basically allowed to intermingle interdimensionally here on Earth, which would explain why everything on this planet is so screwed up. Their influence can be seen everywhere, literally everywhere. And so if you don't want to see the alien idea as being like fake just for the sake of making us seem like we're lesser than. I mean, if there's millions of aliens in the universe, then our value and worth goes way down, right? But if the alien concept has been made up by the dark side to make us feel that way, then that's deception. Or maybe it's like a double-edged sword where it's that, but it's also the Nephilim basically being able to come down and do what they want under the guise of something that's a conspiracy, right? A conspiracy theory. 50 to 100 years ago, the idea of aliens was outrageous. But nowadays, I feel like most people would be okay with it, which is terrifying because that means that the door to deception is that much closer. The whole point of being alive on this planet is to pick a side. Do you want to be in the presence of God forever, or do you want to be in the presence of anarchy? And I don't believe that hell is necessarily a place of burning fire, because your soul's not physical, so fire wouldn't really make any sense. I believe that hell is an existence outside of the presence of God. And ultimately, we all know deep down that's not a good thing. There's nothing good that comes from being without God. We're all kind of without God here, and this place sucks. I mean, there's a lot of good to this place, but let's be honest, this place sucks. So find your way, figure out who you're going to follow. Don't be deceived by the alien agenda. It's either there for deception or manipulation, or as a smokescreen for an eventual rise of the Nephilim and all of the fallen that rebelled with Lucifer, Satan, whatever you want to call them, in the Bible. I hope this all made sense to you guys. Leave comments below, and we'll see you next time.